Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid as always. We have a free day on the calendar. That is a rarity with the number of mods we have. So we'll have to take advantage of that. Let's see how the Junimos are thinking. Well, I suppose it's the spirits, isn't it? Very happy. Okay, well, you know what? Uncommon times call for uncommon events then. Let's go to the Skull Mine. We'll just spend the day there. I've got some stories to tell anyway. And you know what? Let's do it. Because I would like to get some iridium. Because I'd like to make some iridium sprinklers. And if I recall, I don't believe have any iridium bars. So I'd like to make at least one sprinkler. So let's aim for that. But let's see here. Negative. We have nothing. So we only have a few things we have to do around the farm, including go and feed our rabbits. And, you know, since we have to wait for the bus stop to open, which I think is like 9 or 10 o'clock, I guess we can go ahead and take care of all of our livestock before we go. And yeah, as I said, I do have a couple of stories. One involving, well, we'll get to that one. It involves the Thanksgiving video, but yeah, we'll get to that one. But the other being, I finally got the chance at work, because I was put back on a machine. I wasn't wandering around and having to talk to people. I got to listen to the Empire Strikes Back radio play. It was quite good, but I do have some specific points I wanted to talk about with it. And you know, I feel like there was something else I wanted to bring up, but I'm blanking on it. So if I remember, I remember. But in the meantime, always have a few things we can do. Oh man, they are just going through the dinosaur eggs. You know what? Hey, I guess we can go make that into some dino mayo. May as well, right? We might have to, actually, not might, we will have to make a dinosaur coop specific set of mayonnaise makers, won't we? But, okay. Yes, and then we'll get the cows real quick, and then we'll be on our way. So, yeah, I guess I can get started talking about the Star Wars thing. Oh, and you know what? There was a comment asking me when I mentioned that I don't like the Disney Star Wars movies. I mean the sequels. I forgot. I know this will piss off equal amounts of people, but I actually really liked Rogue One. That was the question, if I disliked Rogue One. No, I actually really like Rogue One. I know a lot of people complain, like, we know how it ends, and I'm always like, dude, you know how Titanic ends, but, like, you know, it's still a good movie. I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, that is an exception. I enjoy Rogue One quite a bit. But yeah, I listened to The Empire Strikes Back. And this one actually had, let's see, it had Billy D. Williams, it had Mark Hamill, and I am absolutely blanking, and I feel terrible about this, but I'm blanking on the guy who does C-3PO's voice, but he was in it as well, which I thought was quite cool, that they had so many of the original actors in there. Let's see, get rid of our axe. A few things. We're just preparing to go to the mine right now, so we can get rid of a few things that we are not going to be needing. There we go. Okay, let me check our mail, and then I think we can get going. Hello there, dear. I hope your farm is doing well. I'm sending you a little something from my kitchen. I hope it didn't crumble in the mail. Cookies! Aw, thank you, Evelyn. You know what? We'll hold on to those. I feel like we might make use of those today. Oh, I was going to check real quick. Let's see here. We still have to get our stuff to go. But, yeah, okay. We don't have any iridium. And I believe a iridium sprinkler is a gold bar, iridium bar, and, oh, hell. A battery, I believe. And I seem to be always misplacing our batteries. Oh no. We're not gonna be able to go. Because it's the community day. Ah, woe is me. Well, I guess let's go to Calico. Let's go to I'm all turned around here. Let's go to the island then. Yeah? Let's go to the island. Just have a little getaway today, right? I don't need all these spelunking equipment, but that's okay. Well, you know what? I didn't even think about that, and I gotta say, I'm glad that I'm glad that Pam gets the day off. I'm okay. I'm okay with us missing out on a day of going. You know, and hey, it's no big deal. It's just a sprinkler. Now, I don't think that this will be affected. I truly, truly hope not. But if it is, okay, it's not. We are good to go. However, yeah, we should be good, right? I don't think we need any of our tools for this, so anyway. So, like I said, I listened to the Empire Strikes Back, and it was really good. It was significantly shorter. I think it was only maybe like 3 hours versus 5. It started off essentially right where... Oh, it's raining here. How odd. It started off essentially right where the movie did. It just overall, it was much closer to the events of the movie versus the way A New Hope was, where it was quite a bit of differences. See, I swear to you there is a break somewhere to get... Is it perhaps right there? I must be incorrect. Oh, journal scrap. Let's check that out. Nope. There we go. I won't go hungry here. The waters are full of edible, nay delicious fish. I even caught a stingray in the caves by the southeast shore. Haven't a clue what to do with it, though. The other day, I even fished up a couple of golden walnuts. They seem to be all over the island. The local parrots go crazy for them. Oh, yeah, it's right here. This is where it's at. I knew there was a way off to the edge. Okay. So, this is... Okay, we need to unlock the whole parts of the island, and then we can talk to the parrots, and they'll tell us different gems to go in there. If I'm not mistaken. That's what that's for. But let's go talk to the parrot and see. Hello, everybody. See if he has any spot to tell us. 9 hidden in the north. Well, that's quite useless. Okay, anyway, sorry. I will get through this Star Wars thing. So yeah, I listened to it. It was very good. Again, it had, you know, a lot of... It had the same... The characters... Well, how do I put this? The cast all reprised their role, if they had a role. Can I shoot up there? Nope. If they had a role in A New Hope, they came back for this one. And it was really good. Like I said, it didn't have as many things in it that were nice. Significant deviations. But it did have some areas... Oh, hello. Oh. Nice, thank you. It did have some areas that it just sort of expanded upon what was already there. So, worth watching. Oh, shit. I didn't bring it. I didn't bring our watering can. Oh my god. Okay, this is a nightmare. I guess let's keep trying to find golden walnuts. Oh, I feel like an ass right now. Well, anyway, we'll make the best of a bad day. Yeah, it was not as amazing to me as the New Hope one, but that's strictly because it, you know, it wasn't as much. There just wasn't as much new content. It was amazing. It was perfect, but not as groundbreaking to me as A New Hope was. Dang! I thought for sure I hadn't seen that the first time. We are only 1 golden walnut away. Man. You know, it did mention fishing them up. Let's go back down to the beach. We'll just do some fishing. Maybe we'll get lucky in that way, because we only need 1 and we can unlock the housing area, and that would make the stay worthwhile. But speaking of making the day worthwhile, that was another thing I wanted to talk about, is that I, for whatever reason today, do you ever have one of those days where, well, I guess this mostly speaks to people who have depression or bipolar or, you know, a combination. Oh, look at that! Do you ever have a day where you're just neutral? You just don't have emotions one way or the other? Well, that was me today. Oh my god, they're attacking the turtle! Well, okay, you didn't have to be so aggressive about it. But yeah, I had a day today where I was just neutral. I didn't feel strongly one way or the other. Oh, that's what we need. We need 20 more, and then we can live here. Okay, we can work on that. So, that might sound like a nothing to you, but to me, again, being... Where are we? I'm trapped. How can we not... I don't understand. Like... What the heck is happening? I'm just stuck. Okay. How... We were just going up. How was I doing that? I don't understand what the problem is. We were in... I'm looking at the path. The path isn't working. It let us go up. Now it won't. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, I didn't really have anything going on. It was, which again, for me, that's a really good day. It can be really exhausting oh, I didn't even see this. It can be really exhausting to just feel like, you always have to be having some kind of emotion. I don't know what's happening. Wow, okay, I'm not sure what that is, either. Sorry, this is just gonna be a terrible episode. I'm having a hard time keeping a train of thought. The hell are those? Oh, those are slimes. Oh my god, they're very powerful slimes. Anyway, I'm gonna try this again for a third time. I'm very sorry. There's just so many new things happening, and, you know, again, with the whole nothing being in my head thing. Yeah, it's nice to not have overwhelming emotions that, you know, tell me I have to think this way and do this way and all this. And that's, again, maybe something that you, whoever you are listening, might not think about, might, for lack of a better way, for lack of a better way of saying, take for granted. But I don't. It's pretty difficult for me. You know, it's, again, I don't take medication, and I probably should, but I don't. And as such, I am very much at the mercy of what is going on in my head most mornings. And that can be related to absolutely nothing. I can just, you know, I just wake up and it's the way my brain is, or something weird can happen at work, or anywhere, or nothing can happen, and it'll just switch. and I'll be depressed, or I'll be happy, or I'll be sad, or you know, manic, or whatever. And it's like I said, it's just kind of exhausting. But what this kind of pertains to is I received a message talking about the Thanksgiving episode, and you know, getting having a strong reaction to it in a positive way, and you know, talking about how you know, they commiserated with you know, some of the feelings expressed in that, and that you know, they deal with various, you know, mental illness issues in their family or personal life, and you know, just again, like, just sort of you know, appreciation for, I don't know, being honest about those kind of things. And you know, I briefly mentioned in this topic, I briefly mentioned that you know, I think it's interesting that there seems to be something about Stardew that draws people who have mental illness, trauma, things like this. And you know, I don't know, and I said this in the comment, or rather in the message, but I don't know if that stems from the fact that everything in Stardew is so nice. But I think, I would wager that it might have more to do with the fact that, at least for me, that you can wrap your head around everything. You can understand everything in this world. You can make sense of everything going on around you in this world. And I know I sure as hell cannot do that in everyday life. I'm baffled by, well, mostly people. And they don't like that in this game. You can wrap your hand around everything. Everyone is very simple, because, you know, they're creations of the man, or the mind of one man. And understanding even one person's mind is damn near impossible. So, for me at least. And so, yeah, I don't know. I mentioned in the message, and then we'll get to bed, that I take it very seriously that people get something out of these videos. Because quite honestly, I spent a lot of years not being a very good person, and I've mentioned that before, and the idea that I can do something that is perceived as positive or help someone in some way, and I mean, all I'm doing is playing video games and talking. I'm not doing anything, but that it has a positive effect on anyone is something I don't take lightly. So I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I've been thinking about it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. This episode went off the rails in all the worst ways, and I apologize for that. But we have a day off tomorrow, and you know, by Monday I'm going to be so ready to talk to you guys again. My brain will have restabilized. Oh, and I'm doing more Scumbag run on Twitch tomorrow, Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, if you're interested. But if not, I know I say it every time and it sounds like just a send-off, but I really do. I mean it. Be good to each other. And I will talk to you on Monday. Good night.